Design concept planning and draft sketching. The design concept planning and draft sketching is the simplest and fastest method to visualize the design concept in the early stages of design or engineering research and development. Attempt to dimensionally present the relationship between the modeling, structure, and space as shown on the right. This is what we call a draft sketch. The design sketch is to briefly highlight the key points of the design. During this process, we make good use of some ways to make the design concept clearer, such as using text to assist in the explanation of key points of the design. The three-dimensional sketch should be drawn from as many angles as possible so that everyone can see the appearance of the design as a whole. At the same time, prepare several schemes so that for the subsequent design, an appropriate answer can be chosen based on objective conditions of the design. Here, we will briefly explain about the difference between engineering design and sketch. The engineering design drawing is drawn according to the correct size and scale. It must be drawn based on precise contour lines, and actual dimensions have to be marked. It also be drawn according to standard projection geometry methods. So engineering design drawings are mostly for confirmed designs. We clearly know the shape of the design and then we draw it. Concept sketches are used during the concept stage when there is no clear plan yet, and is used as assessment for subsequent design. Here, we provide some tips for vehicle sketching for your reference. For example, we can draw some rectangular frames to assist in placing the corresponding shapes of the vehicle within this cube. At the same time, we can use perspective projection to improve the realism and sense of space of the vehicle drawing. The position of the vehicle axles can assist us to correspond to three-dimensional composition so that the three-dimensional sense of space of the vehicle is more real. Here we arrange an activity for concept design planning and sketch drawing. After watching the teacher's demonstration, you can turn your concept ideas about the compressed air racing car into concrete concept design sketches, and prepare several design schemes as reference for subsequent design assessment. First, let's define the drawing area of the concept sketch on the paper. We measure the scale of the model by its length, width, and height, and draw a three-dimensional cube corresponding the position of the model on our paper. Before drawing, we first plan the corresponding position of the cube on the paper. We draw a three-dimensional cube with perspective effect according to the previously measured length, width, and height. Here we can see that there is a vanishing point by extending the lines in the length direction. This also happens in the width direction. This is known as the perspective cube. Next, we use the corresponding position of the wheel axle to trace the segments of the side contour line in the direction of the car side length. When drawing the round wheels on the perspective drawing, they should be in oval shapes. Check if the tires on the side of the car corresponds with the position of the model. Next, we draw the skirt line, waistline, and shoulder line of the model on the perspective projection plane on the side of the car. Next, we draw the projection plane of the top view of the vehicle, which are lines corresponding to the windshield, the roof, and the trunk of the car. Finally, we draw the contour lines corresponding to the hood, the bumper, and headlights in front of the vehicle. Afterwards, we have to erase the cube that we drew in the first place, so that the contour features of the model can be highlighted. Finally, we retouch the position and continuity of the lines. This way, we have completed the sketch of our concept idea. Next, I will demonstrate how to use a marker to outline the contour of the features of the conceptual sketch in black so that the sketch of the design has a more three-dimensional sense by highlighting its design features. Let's review the method of drawing the vehicle sketch that the teacher has just demonstrated. We use the cube method to draw the three-dimensional sketch, also called the Chord view drawing. For this method, first draw a cube in the perspective view. Then we use the wheel axles as the corresponding position of the car body to draw the contour line of the side of the car, as well as the top of the car and the front of the car. According to its corresponding relationship with this cube, draw the sketch of the vehicle little by little to its corresponding position within the cube. Please take out a piece of white paper and see if you can draw a sketch of your idea.